So we were talking this one, right? Collect. So collect statement. Think of collect. What could be the concept of collect statement? See here. See here and read that lines. Hmm? See both the diagrams, before and after. See what is happening. Read that two lines as well. So this is first field is material number. Second one is the quantity. This one, right? So whenever you are adding the records, right? If this material number already existing, right? Already existing material number with quantity. MENG means quantity, material quantity, right? So same material number is existing with quantity as 40. So 40 plus 60, right? 100. That's why it becomes 100. So it won't create any extra record. If you use append statement, right? It creates the extra record. This is for summarization purpose. We can use this one collect statement. So I'll give one test program. You can do it that later. Not a deep thing. So how you
So,
fill
sir,
the
what's the difference between append and collect?
append will add the extra record automatically without it won't add. Collect
Okay.
statement will add the quantity fields other than the character data types. If the numeric digits are there, those will add.
Okay. If you can show an example, that would be.
Example, I'll copy, I will give you code. Better you can try it.
Okay, okay.
It's not a big, great logic. That's why.
Oh,
Okay, because if I go, I'll give you code. Okay, you can understand easily. Just try in debug mode. It's not a big code. Okay.
okay. Sir.
This is other way of inserting the data in the internal table. Select statement. This without this no ABAP program. Right? What is we are doing here? See the code and tell me what is we are doing here. It brings the data from which table? LFA1, where land1 equal to US. Same code. We have select statements in the next slides. That same thing, same program here. You can fill the data using select statement here. Select MATNR. MTRT MATKL from Mara into table ID underscore Mara, right? Structure type where MTRT equal to P underscore MTRT. So I'm comparing the material type, for example, here. Go to here, give the parameters case here. Parameters P underscore MATNR MTRT type Mara hyphen MTRT. Right? Always data assignment and do under start of selection. You have to put this one comment. Now what line number 70 to 74 will do? It brings the data from Mara to put into the internal table where material type equal to whatever the user will enter. Once if you find that S5 sub RC equal to 0, write statement, the number of records found is S5 hyphen TBCLT. Right, it brings the number of records, what has been fetched. X syntax, activate, put the breakpoint here, execute. Say give a material type as, from the drop down choose a material type. Suppose if I choose a material type, FERT, finished material, execute, right? IT underscore Mara underscore ST. Right? Already 3 records it will overwrite now because you are getting the data for a material type. FERT. Right? FERT, how many records it will bring? See DBC and the variable 545. How to cross check this 545 is correct? Go to Mara table. Material type, give FERT. Check number of records 545. So this 545 will come to database to program. Any questions here? Hello? Think of what happened this one.
Okay. So what is LIFNR?
Field name.
Middle name.
Which one?
Select LIFNR,
This is
this
a field name.
keyword.
Field name. A select
Okay,
statement
field
will
name.
apply on the table fields. This is the table. This is the field names. Same like this only. Here what we have done. What is matter here? Hello.
Material number.
I mean, what is that? Table field, right?
Yeah, field.
This is also table field. This is also table field.
Yeah.
from this is the database table.
Marathi, yeah.
What is this one?
Internal table.
Internal table. Comparing with material type equal to P underscore MPRT.
Yeah.
Same way we are doing here as well.
Yeah.
What this move will do? Think of.
Data move from one internal table to another.
Correct, correct. So from IT underscore vend will transfer into IT underscore vend underscore copy. Right? Read we have done
You can
already.
copy the record from one internal table to another, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Hello.
This we have done. Yes, yes, yes. Correct. Okay, right? Hello?
So, Mahesh,
Hmm.
did I answer?
Yeah, it's correct. Correct, correct. Your answer is correct. General meaning only, right? Generally meaning only. Move means. Not any complex word, right? Hope recording is going on or not.
Yeah, yeah. So what I'm saying that is copying the one internal table data, whatever we receive it from that line
Mm-hmm.
where this is a US, right? Should be copied to the other section of the data, other uh, internal table. I believe the second one is also internal table, right?
Both
IT
actually
and
these two are same only. This is internal
yeah.
table, this is also internal table.
Okay, okay. So it is like if like there are 10 lines which is present on the IT under vend, then it will copy the IT underscore vend and underscore copy all those
Yeah,
lines, right?
one step, it will go to one step.
Okay, but the thing is in that case is just both the internal table should be having the same structure type, right?
Correct, correct, correct. Perfect.
Okay. Mhm.
Correct, correct.
Even though the fields can be above and below, but just it will make sure that it is having the similar structure.
Order also should be same.
Achha, order should be also same of the
Because it
fields.
will match the name also.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay. That's the reason I asked. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Read we have done. Read with key we have done. Looping we have done. Modify we have not done. Think of first 2 minutes what will happen with modify statement. Very important. Modify. We'll do hands-on as well. First see what is happening here. This is the data. So this is a record available in the work area.
Update that column record.
Update that record with quantity equal to 200 is overwriting.
Yes.
533, right? 533 material number is 90. 533 material number 90, you are making 200 this one. Let us do it practically. So read table it underscore mara underscore structure into work area underscore mara. Okay. say index 2. Index 2. Okay. Next to index 2 work area underscore Mara hyphen matter equal to material number 1000. Okay. Modify internal table name IT underscore Mara underscore ST from work area. Index SAP tab X. Let's I don't give first transporting. Okay, now modify is success. Right? So I'll put the breakpoint here. Three records are there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now this read index 2 means what material will come to work area out of these 3 records. Index 2 means which record will come?
Second.
Second record to work area. Right? Now after modify, right, in IT underscore Mara, think of 1 minute. What will happen to IT underscore Mara? These material numbers will change anything or will not change? Modify means you will modify the current record syntax, index SYFN tab X. So you are assigning M1000, right? M1000 material number will overwrite in the second position. See here, what happens here? In the second position, it has been overwritten. So particular record, if you want to modify it, you can go for the modify statement by passing the index number. Any doubt here? Hello? Meaning here is modify the internal table from whatever the record is available in the internal table work area, that value will overwrite here and record position number you are giving, index SY tab X means. The second record you are giving. Instead of index SAP tab X, if I give index 3, what happens? Suppose if I give index 3, what happens? Instead of tab X.
We'll update the record from the index 3.
Instead of from index 3, third record, you can say. That is the correct terminology.
Yeah, third record, yeah.
Third record. You can make it here, for example, instead of index, you can go 3 as well. Right? Now third record will overwrite here. So third record position, you are overwriting whatever values are available in your work area here. Third record is overwritten. Any questions here? Can you try transporting as a homework? Tell me tomorrow class how it works transporting. Next, delete. What is this loop will do? Think of here. Works means plant. Plant field you are selecting here. Plant bed. What is the loop will statement will do? This loop. Only this loop what will do? This where condition. Loop with where condition. What will do exactly?
Because we need to know the meaning of what is the meaning of transporting, because it looked like that they have a structure, they define it, defining the internal table,
Forget
putting it
about
in the.
transporting for now till today.
So,
Only
okay, so
loop.
in
Only
this
loop.
case, yeah, so in this case, what it's doing, it is first reading the 100 row from the MARC table,
Mm-hmm.
and then it is reading where WERKS equals to 3000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it is modifying the
No
wherever
need the
it's
whole code.
3000.
What I'm asking is only this loop statement. Only
Yeah,
this
so this is
only
it's reading all the data where
plant equal to
WERKS
3000.
equals to 3000. Yeah, plant equals to
See,
3000.
transporting, I'll tell you the theory. You try. What the meaning of transporting is only change the values what is available in this variable only inside this work area. That is the meaning actually transporting means. Remaining fields it won't change. See, flag we
Okay,
are making
okay.
X here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So only in this work area, right? In this work area, flag is one field. So only that flag value only will change. Remaining values will not change. That is the purpose.
Okay.
Transporting.
Yeah. Okay.
They'll be better understood if you do hands-on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because the thing is, I started as a reading perspective, it looks okay, but when we are checking the answer,
Exactly.
it was getting a bit confused because it was the way we wrote it. It's looked like that first is fine, the second it is reading all the time modified. So it's look like it's simply just updating the data. But now you are telling, so it's something like each time whenever it's reading the plant as 3000, it is marking that flag as X, right? And those field it is updating in the Matner. Let's say 17, 58, 59, 68. Those are places where it is update modified the entries, right? To X.
Only
Okay.
what exact transporting meaning is only modify that field actually.
Okay.
Only that field only you modify in the work area. That meaning.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. This is the conditional loop statement, this one. So that if you have the plant 2000, it won't execute. For example, here, right, we have this select statement. Okay. Suppose I'll take off this where condition. Put the comment here. If I loop this one, loop at it underscore Mara into work area underscore Mara, where MTRT equal to, okay, FPRT, for example, where material type is equal to this value, end loop. Then how many times the loop will execute? Think of, this is one field inside this one, material type. This is the value you are comparing. Now think of your loop will execute how many times? Because loop will be having all material types, not only FERT.
So in this case, I think all the so basically loop is going to uh, 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 run for all materials which is present in the Mara table, right?
Correct.
And where
Now you are restricting so that you don't want to execute to process all the records. So you want to process only material type is equal to FERT. Those cases, those material
then,
types only.
then you have to So if I just want to read one record, then we need to go for the read,
Read.
right? You are
Correct. Because for a given material type, there will be so many records available because it is not a primary key. There is the concept of primary key.
Yes. So normally you are saying that in that case, read should be always we should apply on the primary key field.
So you'll get unique record.
Okay.
Correct record you'll get.
Okay.
See, now you can cross check this one. For example, how to find the number of records it has been fetched, for example. See, there is one more statement. Okay. Tell me, think of here, line number 89. No? So what variable I can use so that we can tell the number of records fetched, processed. Let's see. Records processed in the above loop is right. We can go tab X here. S5 and tab X here. X syntax. Structure. Activate. Execute now. I'll put the breakpoint here. Execute. Right here. Tables is not a correct value. Right, position number 2 is coming. Okay, think of loop variables you can use. Think of what way you can say how many times the loop has been executed. Think of, this is a very good point here. Think of now I want to print line number 89 now. How many times the loop has been executed? How many records with FERT? Nothing but. Think of what way you can write the code so that I know how many times my loop has been executed. Hmm? Think of.
Sir, in this, do we use something like counter, like how we use
Correct,
in
correct,
Java or
correct,
something?
correct.
Oh,
Right. So how do you do that? Counter. This is the best way using of the counter. Can use the counter. V underscore counter. What could be the data type for the counter? Better think of. This is
int.
where integer, right? Because we don't know number of times the loop will execute. You can increment this one here. V underscore counter is equal to V underscore counter plus 1 here. Now you can give the V underscore counter here. Now check it how many records it is loop has been executed. Right? So if you go here, I'll put the breakpoint here, execute, right? So loop will be going on executing here. So I'll put the breakpoint here so that you can go to here directly. What is V underscore counter? 545. So 545 times the loop has been executed. Think of how do I know if 545 is correct or not? How do I cross verify this 545 is counter is correct?
Go to Mara table.
Hmm.
Go to Mara table.
Yes, correct, right? Go to Mora table, check it for a FERT. Go to Mora table, display, material tab, go FERT, 545. This is how exactly in the projects we cross verify the data in the program on the tables, how is coming and all. Five 45 records, right? Okay. There is one more statement to find the number of records inside the internal table. Describe statement. Hmm. Describe table IT underscore lines Mara underscore lines V underscore counter. Okay. So this will give you number of records available in the internal table here. You can write here number of records found inside the internal table. V underscore counter here. Not tab X here. Let's see here what happens here. Check syntax. Activate. We put the breakpoint here. Execute. Okay. Material type. Okay. So IT underscore Mara underscore ST. How many records are there? 4428. That 4428 records will come to your V underscore count. 4428. Right? Delete IT underscore Mara underscore ST index file. 4428. Now, if I print this one, how many records will print? Earlier it was 4428.
4427.
4427 because index 5 means not 5 records, 5th record only. Right? You can execute this one. So you don't want every time to enter here, you can save it variant. Execute. Right? So your IT internal table 4428. Right? Now 4428 becomes 4427. One record is deleted. Sorting. Okay, sorting will do it again. What is this one? Think of here. What is going to do? Delete internal table index 2 is clear, right? Second record will delete. Whereas delete will be very conditional. If you apply, what will happen?
Here we are passing condition
Mm-hmm.
for delete the record.
Mm. So with this condition, how many records is satisfied? That many records will be gone. Not single record. Here only single record only. Right? Hello?
Yes.
Suppose if I give delete IT underscore Mara underscore ST, okay, where MTRT equal to FERT. So how many records will delete now? With FERT, how many records are there? You can check it here, right? Already checked.
540.
545, right? So now 4428 means 545. How much? Do some simple maths quickly. 4428 minus 545. Just do simple maths quickly. It comes 3080
8.
approximately. Let's see this correct or not. Put the breakpoint here. Activate. Put the breakpoint here. Execute. Use the variant previous values as input. Execute. Right. So IT underscore Mora records are 4428. So you are deleting based on the condition 3883. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So more than one record delete. Next to
Look at me.
execute. Execute. Suppose if I sort based on the material type, what will it do? So by default is ascending. We can do this sorting. Sort IT underscore Mora underscore ST by MATNR descending. Okay. Put the breakpoint here. Execute. Default is ascending. Your IT underscore Mora. So now this material number will be sorted. The data will be sorted on this material number because we are doing sorting here. It's sorted here. Descending we are given. That's why it's coming from S. Okay. Think of if you do this, what will happen?
Delete duplicates, comparing. Delete duplicates, comparing.
So comparing with the material number, right here. So comparing material number, which is the duplicate here. So delete 324 is duplicate, delete. And 123 is duplicate here, delete. 533, no. 293 is not repeating. 465, not delete. But see here, important point. If you don't apply this, it won't, right? Hello? This is syntax. Delete adjacent duplicates from comparing material number. If like this, the data is there. If we don't apply the sort statement, it won't delete. Getting point here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because it is not in the order, only adjacent only to check the duplicates. That is the reason you apply this one practically. This one. What will do this one? Loop statement. Then loop. Think of 2 minutes. No? What happens this one? Think of that loop. It will. What it will do? Right? What will you do here? So delete IT underscore mat name is how it will consider this one. Think of, you take up the current index record number here inside the loop. Hence, you don't need to pass the index number here. Okay, na? Any questions here? Hello? Here. Right? Describe statement. Describe table. IT underscore KNA1 underscore structure lines V underscore counter. Number of records available. The internal table is V underscore counter. Okay, observe line number 99 to 108 only. These lines only code. Think of how many records it print in line number 108. Line number 108. Think of how many records is going to print. See the code here. See the code line number 99 to 102. And line number 108, how many records it will print. Hello?
It will print all the records where empty ART equals to fort, right? FERT fort, something.
No. What I'm asking is only this line number 108, 109. No? You see 109, right? Line number.
Yeah.
What is the number of records is going to print? Observe the code from 99 to 109.
Yeah, so that's the same thing I'm telling. So what it is in 99, what it is going to do, it is going to first read the IT underscore Mara underscore ST into work area one by one, and it will say that FEERT. So let's say out of your 4,000 some records, let's say 50 records are having this, right? So what it will do, it will delete the IT Mara ST. So from those 4,000 records, 50 record will be deleted, right? Then what it will do, describe table, this lines V underscore counter. So those 50 will be reduced from this line data, right?
Correct. 455, I think, records, right?
You have
Whatever the
something
value
four.
with FERT, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the value with FERT will be gone.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That line number 100. Or if
Yeah.
you want to little bit to make it more simpler, now think of, now tell me, how many records it prints. I put that comment where condition. Line number 99.
That case, it will delete all the records.
All the
Zero
records.
record. Yeah.
Now you can see here. Put the breakpoint here. Stop. Execute. It's not came to here, right? See, all gone, 0. Okay, now, for example, see, observe line number 98. So how many times the loop will execute now? 99 loop, room number, sorry, loop 99 to 102. Now I applied 98 in the 98 line number, delete. Okay, so tell me this loop, right? This loop, how many times the loop will execute?
So what is the question? How many times this loop will be executing?
Yes.
For, 4,000 something, whatever the number of records, right?
Observe the line number 98.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, so then in that case, it will 0, right?
0, no. If I check syntax,
Because we deleted it, right?
0 plus 1 actually.
it should not accept, right? Because delete means you should pass the index number actually. Not this
Okay.
one, right? We are here. This should not work. I don't know, maybe hope in S4HANA they have not changed. This is line number 98. You see the error warning. Right? Because unless you have to specify the index explicitly. Whereas 101 not required because inside the loop, it takes the current index in this 101 line. Here low
Okay,
index
so
not
because
required.
But in the 98 index will be required or
Required
where
actually,
condition, right?
yes. Let's see, it should be deleting all records. So it's not the correct even if right. This is the concept. Point. Good question. I think interview question, exam question for freshers. This is what I was expecting. Right, because we are not specifying the number, record number. That's the reason. Position number. At first, we can see this ladder. Now the new concept has come. Not required this one. No? Standard, sorted, hashed. This is very important. Wait 1 second. Let's stop recording.